Why your mind won't calm down even when nothing is wrong? Now you know that nothing is wrong. So why you can't relax at all? You ever had that question in your mind or no? And you know the reason why you can't relax even there's nothing wrong with you. And nobody had that thought or no? Let me know in the chat, everyone. And what the reason that you can't relax at all? Anyone know? No. Know that you're safe. No emergency. No bad news. No real threat. But you can't relax at all. Why? Anybody know why that? What the reason that you can't relax even when you're safe? There's nothing wrong with you. Now, you feel that your chest is tight. Yeah. Your thoughts are racing, like you're on a racetrack at all. It's running non-stop. The million of thoughts in your mind, and you can make sense of them. Why is that? And your body feels like something bad about to happen. Why that? Anybody know why? You have any idea? You ever have those thoughts in your mind or no? Anybody mind telling me in the chat? Anyone? Do you ever have that feeling at all? Like your chest tight, and your mind keep racing with million of thoughts in your mind like this, like you're on a racetrack. It's running non-stop. But you're safe. There's nothing wrong with you, and you're not doing anything. Why is that happening? Get no bad news, no threat, no emergency, no nothing. Why you can't relax, right? It doesn't make sense, right? And your body feels like something bad about to happen to you, but in reality, there's nothing bad happening. And the worst part is that you don't even know what you're anxious about. You don't know why you worry too much. For no reason. And nothing bad happening. Give me a minute here. I keep forgetting freaking water. Can't talk at all. So why that? So I think that's the part that makes people go crazy. But they don't know what's happening to the bodies and the mind. But you're not crazy. You're just a human being like anyone else. So tonight, I'm going to explain what's happening inside your nervous system when this happens. Because this isn't a weakness, something wrong with you, you're broken, anything like that. It's not like that. It's adaptation. So, do you want to get that part so far? Now, You know that your brain is not designed to make you calm. That's not what what it's about. It designed to keep you alive, or keep you safe. So that it has only one role. That the main job, the brain, it has to keep you alive or keep you safe, and it's trying to do its job very well. And if at any point in your life you experience unpredictability, emotional chaos, like trauma, you know, chronic stress, burnout, uh, constant pressure on you. That when your nervous system adapted. Now it learned. So what it learned? It learns to stay alert. It doesn't fully relax. It always on high alert. It watch for danger. Like it's scanning your body for danger and looking for any sign of danger. And now it's what most people don't understand. Your nervous system just doesn't update automatically. So just because your life be calm now, does not mean your body feels safe. So safety is learned through repetition. You know, your nervous system just like a machine, and the machine need to be updated, like a computer need to be updated. Maybe the car need to be updated from time to time, but to run smoothly, right? The same with any of all the equipment, it need to be updated. So that's the same thing with your brain. So your brain doesn't understand logic; it's only learn through pattern. And if you have many types of trauma, bad experiences in the past, and that what your brain familiar with. So the only way to train your brain that even now you're not in danger anymore, but your brain to familiar with all the chaos, bad experiences in your life. So that's what it remembered. Even if now you're not in danger anymore, you got to train your brain that hey, I'm not in danger. So that's why it can stop trying to protect you too much, and in return you can relax in your environment. And remember that safety is learned through repetition, not logic. So everyone get that so far? So everyone understand that part? Everybody follow me? So that's the only part that but it take a lot of time for probably a long time for your brain to understand what is safe, what is dangerous. It doesn't just happen overnight. It takes repetition for your brain to understand what is safe, what is not safe. So now, if you grew up in, if you grew up in chaos, calm and already actually feel uncomfortable. So that's what your brain already know. Because chaos was familiar to you, to your brain. Calm feel unfamiliar. Anyone get that? Now let me talk over to that part again. If you grew up in a hard type environment, I guess, if you had chaos, traumas, or anything like that in your life, so that's what your brain experienced, and that's the only thing that it knows. So even now, when you shape, your brain doesn't know that calm equals safe. It's only no chaos, because calm is very unfamiliar with your brain. It doesn't have that. I never had that experience before, so it doesn't know. So it's only know about chaos and bad experiences or trauma. You don't want to get that so far? And the brain preferred familiar over peaceful. But it doesn't know what peaceful is. It only know chaos. So it choose to it prefer familiar over peaceful. Anyone get that so far? So now when things slow down and your brain starts scanning, it looks for problems, right? And if it just catch find one, it should start to create one. So why your brain creating a problem? It remember that time your brain has only one job, that is keeping you safe or keeping you alive, right? So when your brain doesn't know a problem, it start to create one. It doesn't mean that it's trying to hurt you or anything like that, but to prepare you. It prepare you to deal with all the possible danger. So now that racing thought, that the preparation in your mind, the racing thought in your mind, that a part of preparation of your brain to deal with all the possible problems. And the Thai chat, it is that protection. It's trying to protect you. Anyone get that? That readiness, that readiness. So if your body feel ready, that it's ready for anything that can happen. Everyone with me so far? It's just that your body trying to make sure that you never blindsided again. And it's doing it, your brain is trying to do its best to protect you. It's not trying to harm you or anything like that. Is everyone with me so far? Everyone understand what I've been trying to teach you here? So whatever the problem that your brain preparing you for, that's not weakness. That's survival. You don't get that? It's just a part of survival, you know. So when your brain doesn't understand the problem, you know, it had to find one to create any possible problem just to protect you from danger because it is no logic. Your brain choose familiar over safety or calm because it doesn't know that calm equals safety. It's only know remember, if you have a bad experience, your brain works through logic. If you have trauma, chronic stress, anxiety, or anything like that in your life, that what your brain remembers. So even now, when you're not in danger anymore, your brain is still scanning your body. Like this. It's scanning your body, it's looking for any sign of danger to protect you. But it trying to do its job only. So it's constantly checking your body for any sign of danger to alarm your body, trying to protect you from dangers. And sometimes that protection creates a lot of false alarm for you. And you're not able to relax at all. So a lot of time people don't even know why they can't feel relaxed. Even when they're safe, they're not doing anything. It's just so now I think you understand now that your brain is trying to do its job. And it's not trying to hurt you or anything like that. It's trying to keep you safe, that's all. And a lot of time that false alarm create a lot of problem for you because you're not able to relax, you're not able to do anything at all. And your body feel tense, you know. And you can't do anything. So is everyone with me so far? And one thing you should be doing that should be forcing your brain to calm down or your nervous system to calm down. Because the more you try to force calm your nervous system, the harder it's trying to work to protect you. Because it doesn't really know the logic. You know. Now, it's why thinking harder doesn't fit your brain, the way it thinks. People would say, just relax, right? Nothing is happening. Maybe you're overthinking. But you know, anxiety doesn't start in your logical brain. Right? It starts in your survival system. And when your survival mode is on, logic gets quiet. because your brain doesn't know logic. Anyone get that so far? So type me or get in the chat so I know that you're listening. Now you can know that you're safe, right? And you do not feel safe at all. Why that? Anybody know why? Anybody know the answer to that? You're actually safe, but you don't feel safe. Anybody know why that? So why you feel that way? You know that disconnecting normal, right? You cannot argue your way out of a body response. So I don't want to get that so far. So does anyone have any question, concern? So I want to take a moment here, see if anybody has any question, concern, comment. So I can answer your question. Anyone have any question so far? Anyone? If not, then I'll continue. So what actually helped? Instead of fighting the thought, shift the focus to your body. Because the alarm lives in your body, not in your brain. Anyone get that? So anyone get that so far? So now, if you're watching this live right now, grab your shoulder like this. So maybe before your shoulder turn like this, just drop your shoulder, right? And then, anyone follow me so far? Anybody doing it in the live or no? Let me know in the chat if you do. And then slow your breathing. Just like this. Do it slowly. Just don't do it real slow, like uh, just a little bit, maybe slower than your normal breathing. That'll help, you know. Does anybody do it or no? So let me know in the chat if you're doing it or no. And how did that feel? Anyone? Now, look around and name 3 objects in the room. You look at it and find 3 objects and name 3 objects in the room that you can find. So why that? Why you don't name 3 objects in the room? Because that sends a signal to your nervous system. There's no threat in the movement. I mean, this movement here, you're safe, you're not in danger. That's a signal you're sending to your brain. Now, you're not forcing calm. You're teaching your brain safety. And you know, teaching takes repetition, right? You don't just learn things overnight. It takes repetition to understand the pattern. Anyone with me so far? Do you have any question or concern? It's not pressure, right? It's not self-judgment. Just repetition. Only repetition can help your brain to recognize, what is safe, what is dangerous. And the worst thing you do is to force calm your brain, and don't do that. It's not doing any good for you. Anyone get that so far? So now, let me ask you some. Anybody here? So now, I want to know, when do your mind race the most? Is it at night? Is it when things finally get quiet? After a stressful period ends? Anyone? When you're alone? And how did that feel? That makes sense, right? Because your body react like that. Anybody have comment question so far? Let me check a few comments here. Check now. Let me show that really makes sense. Your body. So now let me repeat the question again in case they're going to be missing the question. So when do your mind race the most? Is it at night? When things finally get quiet, and that's when your mind starts racing? After a stressful period ends? Maybe when you're alone? Anybody have question, concern for me? That makes sense. Of course, your body reacts like that. Anyone with your experience would feel that. So now, here's what I want you to understand tonight. If your mind won't calm down, even when nothing is wrong, it doesn't mean you're broken, right? It means your nervous system learns survival very well. So maybe you don't feel uncomfortable at all. And survival pattern can be retrained. You're not crazy. You're adapted. And adaptation can change. So if it helps you to understand yourself better, surprise. I go live almost every day talking about trauma, anxiety, and burnout, and how to actually regulate your nervous system. So you're not alone in this battle here. So that's all I have for tonight. Anybody have any question, concern? You understand what I've been teaching so far? So now you understand more about your nervous system? Anyone? So you understand now how your brain works? And why you feel uncomfortable, even though you're safe? I think everybody kept getting the idea, right? Any question, comment, concern? Okay, if not, then I'm alive. Good night, everyone.